Oh yeah.
Hey. Hey. Hey.
What's good? What's good? Oh, I missed this
Hey,
right here.
hey.
Mm.
Yeah. Welcome. Oh, hold
Yeah.
on. Wait.
Good Bob.
Ah.
Yeah. Welcome back, y'all. What's good? It's good to see y'all, man.
You
What up?
feel me?
Yeah. Welcome to the Common Thread podcast. It's your boy
Thank
Sadai
you so
Kaida,
much.
you
Oh
know.
my God. Wow.
Yeah.
The applause. This is incredible.
Yeah. We back. We
Live
back, baby.
audience. Live
Yeah.
audience.
We back.
Yeah. Good to see y'all, man. We got Mr. Bob Ross himself
Come
You
in
on.
the
Oh,
feel
hold on.
me?
place.
Hold on. Right here. What's
We
up?
got Mr. Bob Ross
What's up?
himself.
What's up? What's up?
Yeah. I know you got the
Uh,
quote book, you know.
yeah. You want one real quick?
Yeah, I need a quote. Yeah, let me get one
Oh,
real
not
quick. Let
a.
me get a. You know, he's big with the quote. Oh, he got to go. Damn. All right. While we went,
Yeah, to the dungeon one
I was
time.
right. Yeah. Let me get a quote. Page 47. Page
47.
47.
All right.
Steve.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm here
Let me
with
get a
you.
Bob Ross Coast.
I got page number.
Oh,
Oh,
wow.
here we go.
Yeah.
It says, let's make some nice little clouds. Little clouds that just float around and have fun all day.
No cloud, baby.
Shout out,
No
Bobby.
cloud, baby.
Shout out, Bobby.
Shout out
Bobby
Bobby,
bow.
baby.
Little bow. There you go. Yeah.
That's Bobby, bitch.
Bobby, bitch.
Oh, my goodness. We got
Yeah.
BJ, the one and only. You know what I'm saying? Fresh
You
new
feel me?
background, looking clean.
You feel me?
The smoothest one, you
Hey,
know?
man, we do what
Easy.
we can, man. We do what we
Yeah,
can.
man. Looking good, bro. Good to see you. Good to see you. Welcome
Love
back.
y'all,
Welcome back.
man.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now it's good to see y'all, man. We're glad to be back. Happy to be back. Come to y'all, you know, talking, you know, everything music and everything it kind of touches. You know, but the first thing we want to get into it is the NBA playoffs, right? So you know, we are avid basketball lovers here. It's that time. Finally, I'm watching basketball. I ain't watching really all season. I know Dylan, you was watching all year. BJ wasn't nothing for you to really watch, to be honest. You know what I'm
Man,
saying?
fuck
Well,
you, bro. You need to do all that, nigga. You need to do all that, nigga.
As a Chicago Bulls fan, there wasn't nothing much to
Hey,
really
man.
watch for him. You know what I'm saying?
Uh,
Fuck
But
you.
yeah, just where we at right now. I mean, so last night we had the Rockets beat the Warriors, which was a big deal. I didn't think the Rockets were going to pull it off, so now that's tied one apiece. We had the Celtics beat the Magic. They're up 2-0, 109, 100 last night.
no Tatum. No Tatum.
No Jason Tatum. Okay,
Come
we'll
on.
get to it. We'll get
Come on.
to it. You know what I'm saying? And then we got the Cavaliers and the Heat with the Heat up 2-0 after winning last night,
Tubi
121 to
series. Put it
112.
on Tubi.
Yeah. So let's just go ahead. Let's just go through those games real quick. Let's just go ahead and knock out this Cavs Heat series. And yeah, let's kind of get into that. What'd you say? You said put them on what? Tubi?
Put it on Tubi. Put
What
it
does
on
that mean? I don't know what that
Tubi.
means.
Well, I'll say this.
What does that mean? I don't know
That
what that
shit
means.
do not need to be on regular TV, man. That ain't nobody.
Uh,
That shit,
It's free.
man. That
It's
shit
yep.
a
is
free
for free.
watch. It's a
That
free
shit is for
watch.
free, man. That needs to be on Tubi,
Yep.
goddamn it.
What about the
Agreed.
tickets? Free tickets?
Nah, I mean shit. If I was a Cavs fan right now, I'd be really excited. I think they gotta. I think outside of this series being not that entertaining, just because the Heat don't have no offense for real. Like these niggas is down bad. I say that when they took my team out the playoffs, but you know what I'm saying they had more than enough offense for us. But for the Cavs, uh, for the Cavs though, I
There's nothing
think
going on.
Darius Garland has been in a great flow all year. And I think really, bro, the secret sauce of that team is Evan Mobley, bro. Like him being able to take his game to another level, I should say. I'm sorry, bro. It opens so much for them. And then you got Ty Jerome, who damn near, I know Peyton Pritchard won it, but he been a six man of the year candidate all year too. Been hooping off the bench all
Yeah.
year.
Yeah.
Uh,
For sure.
so yeah, man, I think they got. I think they are a team that matches up really well with the Celtics, for a potential conference finals matchup. And yeah, bro, like I said, this little series right here. I think they got a game. I don't think it's a sweep. But I do think a five playoff series for the Cavs is how this thing is going to end up ending.
So that he getting one.
I mean, cause shit, I think Tyler Hero will give him one. He popping his shit. He definitely popping it, and he went crazy last night too. But yeah, I just don't think they got enough, man. They need a shit. They
Is it
need
a whole
Dame
reboot
Lillard.
after the season? A
They
whole
need Dame
reboot, you
Lillard,
know.
bro. They need Dame Lillard, bro.
Go ahead, Dill. I mean, go ahead, Dill.
Bro, they need something, man. I'm not gonna lie. I agree with you, BJ. It's not fun to watch. Like, and then it's the worst because like I'm here with the people, and they just treat it like it's. And I get it. You know, you
You
should root
know?
for your team. You know, I get it. But I'd be lying if I was to say it's not fucking annoying to see you guys feel like you're stomping on a JV team, and we're over here like, I don't know.
That's
I'm just
Cleveland.
like,
That's Cleveland, though, bro.
Yeah,
Come
you
it
know,
on,
is.
man.
like, dude, like, no, I saw,
That's
you know what
Cleveland,
pissed me
bro.
off? I saw Donovan Mitchell go for this that was game one. He went for this loose ball where he like dove to the ground, and it was like they were up by like 10 points or some shit. And I'm like, dude, I don't know. And then he got up afterwards and he's like cheering, all happy and stuff like that. And I'm like, dude, like, I don't know. I don't
I'm
know. It
not
just
mad
shit.
at it.
I get it. I get it. And I
You
do the
feel
same
me?
thing. I do the same thing. I'm definitely a hater, is what I'll preface that with. But,
Yeah,
but,
bro. I'm like, I don't even know if you're allowed to speak on this. I should have just skipped you, bro.
bro, because, man, bro, no,
Well,
no, no.
he
This is the
gotta
thing. This is
speak.
the
He
thing.
in
This is the thing.
Ohio.
I've had to hear about this all year. They've
You
been
feel
number
me?
one, so that everybody sat there and been like, "Oh, you better watch out, better watch out." And I'm just sitting here like, bro, all right, okay, I've seen this before. You said this last year, and what happened? I'm just saying, like, I want to see it in a 7-game series against a team that I feel like is actually a challenge. I
Can
don't
I
feel
ask
like the
that?
Heat are that.
Can I ask you a question? Since you've watched so much Boston basketball this year,
Absolutely,
are you scared, or do you feel like they're a formidable matchup? Like, do you think they match
absolutely,
up well with you guys?
absolutely. No, I think if we don't have Porzingis, which is a real thing,
yeah,
or
yeah,
Tatum,
yeah, yeah.
you know, I'm worried.
Yeah.
I'm worried.
Chris Stops is the man now, huh? Now he's the man.
When you got
Chris Stops is
Jared
the guy
Allen,
now.
when you got Jared Allen and freaking Evan
Now,
Mobley
now,
down
now
there,
we need Chris
yeah,
Stops.
we need
Okay.
a
He is a hell of
presence.
an X factor, though.
We need a presence in the paint. That's what we need. And Al Horford's great, but in a 7-game series, he's old. I love him. I don't want to stretch him that much because we need him for other things, you know, like the finals.
This got to be
You
his
know,
last year,
so
right?
I don't think so, bro. He's a dog.
This,
Are you watching him play?
bro, this nigga is old as hell,
He's a
dog.
dog, bro. I
He
don't think he
old as
cares.
hell, bro.
Like you tell him that, and I feel like he just like I don't give a fuck. Like that's what he's.
Is anybody from that old Atlanta Hawks team still in the league outside of him?
The coach, Budenholzer. He just got fired. No, he didn't even put it. That nigga just got
Bro,
fired. That wasn't even
That's
true. That
crazy.
wasn't even true, bro.
Yeah, no, I don't think so. Cause yeah,
at least
No.
not the names, like the team, like the guys that you remember from that team. Like all of them niggas is either podcasted or broadcasted.
No, that's a
yeah,
fact.
no,
That's a fact. You would
no.
have thought Al Horford was the one, you know?
You
Like
feel me?
Josh Smith for me was the one. Because I was in Atlanta during that, you know what I mean? Like Josh Smith was the one for real.
I used to hate you with Josh Smith on 2K, bro.
He
I
was just a
mean, bro,
he was just a
there's a lot of niggas you could have hated when I was playing 2K. You know what I'm saying? There's a plethora of art. You know,
Whatever,
it's cool. It's cool.
whatever.
We ain't got to get into all that. We ain't got to get into all that,
So
bro. We ain't even got to
you
do all
think
that.
4 games, 5 games? What you think? 6 games? Or how long you think it go?
I think it's a
For
sweep,
Sweet.
personally. Just to say that, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, my nana's a Heat fan, and she thought they was already out the playoffs when they was in the play in. She thought it was a wrap. So they got they. I'm gonna talk more on the Heat, I guess. Like Jimmy left. He was the heart and soul. They just got a lot of things to kind of clean up right now. You know what I mean? This is just a good learning experience for like someone like Vasquez, right? Um, you know,
I
Andrew
like
Wiggins, I
Tommy too.
guess. Yeah, he's nice.
He's nice.
Andrew
Yeah.
Wiggins, I guess, for the trade, right? Like, this is a wrap. It probably is a sweep with everything, but I wouldn't count them out for next year. Like, I think they got a lot of pieces that they can do that Heat culture shit for next year. But just with when Jimmy Butler happens, like, you know, you gotta let it happen, bro. Like that. At the end of the day, that was the story this year. Was Jimmy blowing it up and bouncing?
You think they can
Like,
make some noise if Bam the best player on their team?
I don't.
dude, I love Bam Adebayo. Why will they not get another big and make him the four? Like, that's all it is for me. Like, I want to say yes to your question, but I need Bam at the four. That's it.
You think Bam at the four will? Because I don't know, bro. I don't know if he
If
can.
you got Bam at the four, and then you got like what's that one dude from the Knicks last year? The black center, not
Mitchell
Hartenstein, but
Robinson.
like a Mitch Robinson. You get someone like a Mitch Robinson over there, or not like a Clint Capella. These are the best of the best, right? But like something like that, just like a tall, in your face. I'm in the paint. I'm holding it down, and like you have the ability to roam and do your little cross hezzies and your little mid range and your post downs. Like, yes, because Bam does so much, but when you put him at the center, there's a job that has to be done as the five man, and I'm not saying it restricts some of the things that make Bam Bam,
Yeah,
right? Or like if you let Bam be Bam, there's going to be obvious holes that aren't there to let Bam do what he is. Like Bam is a monster, an
what
absolute
position is the
monster.
rookie that they got this year? Is it Keontae in the Keontae Ware or some shit like that?
I don't know. I don't know. No rookies or none. I didn't watch this year. I didn't watch
I
this
think
year.
he a big. I think that's the idea is to try to kind of twin towers him and Bam.
Yeah.
I just don't
Bam
know if
is
Bam
nice,
has
bro. Bam plays all season. He's a hustler. He got a mid range. He can, you know what I'm saying? He can defend. And they're like, he can't defend. You know what I'm
lock
saying?
up
He's just 6'8". He's just 6'9", 6'8". So why
crazy
is he the
athlete,
five? Why is he an insane athlete? Like,
crazy
he's the
athlete.
man. Him and Tyler Hero doing their thing, you know what I'm saying? Running the gun, but who's defending, right? Like, you in this Heat culture, hustle hard defensive city or defensive organization, and you ain't got no anchor. You ain't got no Haslam down there no more. Like, you need somebody who ain't just gonna take no. You need an Isaiah Stewart or something, like a taller version of that nigga, or something.
I
Like
was just saying
that.
he's 6'7" too.
Yeah, you know what I mean? But just that mentality and that skill set, like in the paint, hands up, taking charges, blocking shots, altering shots, like things like that. So Bam can do his like little mid-range and out type game. Because that's where he shines, bro. Like, you
Yeah.
know what I mean? So, but he can't do that when you got Jared Allen and Evan Mobley doubling him. So like what's he supposed to do? He ain't no, you know what I mean? Like you getting doubled on the corner, like it is what it is. But the Heat are supposed to lose this. The Cavs are supposed to win this.
How many
You know,
games?
uh Tyler Hero's nice. Maybe they squeeze one out, but I mean, I'm not counting. I mean, I could see a sweep. I could see a sweep. The Cavs are on business, man.
They're not playing. They're not
I
playing.
think it's more of a sweep because the Cavs are like, yo, they've tasted defeat. They've everything is going according to plan. What they did, they didn't make no crazy signings. They did that trade or whatever to get DeAndre Hunter. But everybody like evolved their
Crazy
game. Like
trade too.
that's what I was saying. That's why I love the Cavs because I know some Cavs fans down here, and they was just like, "Yo, we got to make this trade and not trade." And I was just like, "I'm an old school basketball guy." I was like, "Yo, what happened to running it back? What happened to just developing your people and running the shit back, bro? Like sometimes you ain't got to just make that trade because what you got to give up to make that trade or to make that signing. Like people don't be realizing what you got to give up sometimes." Sometimes you got to just lock in and just develop your game. Evan Mobley needed to get his handles right and get his jump shot right. And Jared Allen needed some sort of post game other than a pick and roll. Like he needed some sort of give me the rock, 1-2 hook, 1-2 other hook. Like he just needed something. They both did that, and now they number one in the East.
Right.
And then you can make the DeAndre Hunter. Then you can fill in the pieces. But so I mean, I see a sweep because everything is going according to plan. They're standing on business really. So And then I guess the next one we're gonna do is the Boston and Magic, real quick. You know, yeah. That's Dylan's team. He's sick of this Cavs talk. He's sick of this Cavs talk. Go ahead, bro. Go ahead, bro.
Come on, bro. Come on, bro. Come on, bro. I'm
Go
liking
ahead.
where we're at. I'm liking where we're at. Besides Jason Tatum being hurt, that's
I'm
a
sorry.
big thing.
What is the injury?
They said it was like a bruised right wrist or something
Yes,
like that, a bone bruise. It looked like he broke it, like he fractured it when he went down. Originally, that was not cool. One of the clip that's funny that's going around right now is Joe Mazzulla's reaction to it. He like runs over there, over like close to the to come into the court, and the trainer's right next to him, and he tells the trainer not to go out there, and he yells out there, he yells out to Jason, "Get up!" He's like, "Get up!" He
Mm-hmm.
tells him to get up.
Like we ain't doing that.
Yeah, he's like, "Come on, man." Yeah,
Yeah,
but he
yeah,
was actually
yeah.
hurt. So um, happy he took some time to rest. I think, I don't think anybody thinks that this is going to be a long series or a very challenging series. And so I would like
Not
our, you
here.
know,
Not here.
shit.
They won it. They won it,
so I
bro.
would like our, our guys on the bench to get some more playing time. If they squeeze one out, I'm okay with that. I understand. We're down Jason Tatum. That's our best player, right? So,
Damn.
let's get some people some
Now you
time.
trying to put the JV in?
Yeah. Let's get some players right, get some healthy, legs under us, and let's move into the next series. So, because I'm worried. I think who do we play next? It would be the winner of. Is it the Knicks and the Pistons, or is it the? Yeah, I think that's who it would be.
Yeah, I think so too.
We play them,
Hmm.
and yeah, both of those teams are just challenging. So, uh, yeah, yeah. That's how I feel about that. Go Celtics! They're gonna fucking whoop Orlando's ass.
How many
You
games?
do play the
What's that?
How many games?
Oh, it's sweet. That's sweet. Yeah, it's a sweet.
you do play the winner of the Knicks Pistons series. BJ, what you thinking about the Celtics Magic?
I think I agree. I didn't think. I thought like when he went down in game one, the foul like itself, like on that actual play, it didn't look like it was like a crazy foul. Like I think they ended up giving
Yeah,
uh, KCP like a flagrant one, but it looked like just a hard, like it's a hard playoff foul.
yeah,
Um, so yeah, it was like at first I was like, because the way he was like grimacing in pain, you would have thought like it was like he was like really fucked up, and not to say
yeah,
like he can't be, but yeah, like yeah, I thought for him to come and finish the game, I thought it would have been a little bit worse.
yeah.
But I agree with you. I don't think the Magic are going to, or they aren't a serious threat. You know what I mean? I think that I think the Magic, when healthy, even though right now they're not healthy, because I think Jalen Suggs is still hurt. Um,
Yeah, yeah,
and I was just as we were like kind of talking, because I think Trey Young would be, because I was in my head, I was like, bro, they need another piece. Like they need another scoring option and somebody that could play make. Like, because
Right.
Paolo is a fucking dog. Like I
Yeah.
think he could be like
France Wagner
I don't
is a piece
um,
too.
I think he's a solid option two, option three guy. I think
I
he
agree.
I think he's a solid option two, option three guy.
Paolo's a
I think,
monster.
but Paolo is I think can be, especially if he continues to get better. I think he can really be like the best player on a championship contending
Yo,
team. I think
and
he's
BJ,
that
real quick, BJ. Like I've been to the Magic games here. That is a big boy.
dude.
Like
He looks like
he is
moves
big.
people. He
Yo,
moves
he's a big, but he like 6'8", 6'7",
solid,
like solid. Like he's a
solid.
big dude. He's
Handles
a
it got
big
a lot
dude.
better this year. You know what I'm saying? I think
No, he's nice. He's nice. He's really
I think
nice, and they love him here.
he can play make, but I think right now like he's like he can only do so much, and I think Franz. Uh, I don't think like
Inconsistent.
you know what I'm saying. I don't know if he's good enough to just solely create his own shot all the time now. I think they
Hmm.
would be I
Hmm.
think that team would benefit a lot from like an established playmaker that would help kind of take some of that scoring load, playmaking load off of both of them and just kind of let them run. Uh and they got shit, bro. Like they got a lot of young asset, like a lot of young talent on that team, a lot of young wing talent. So I think this was a good, even though like they were hurt up and down this year, and it made a lot. It created room for a lot of the young guys to get some burn. But I think they are in that phase of like developing a team where like, all right, now we got to figure out who's really gonna be here. Like kind of like with like
Yeah, yeah,
kind of like
yeah,
the way that the Celtics were before they made that Marcus Smart trade. Like
yeah,
who's
yeah,
who's the final missing piece that can help us kind of take us to that next level. Like
yeah,
I love Cole Anthony. I love the story, but it might be time for Cole to go. It might be
yeah,
time for them. It
yeah.
might be time for Jonathan Isaac to find another home. You know what I'm saying? And like
Dude, they
maybe
love him here, bro.
bro,
They love him here,
I
bro.
get it, bro. But
They
like
love him here.
they love Marcus Smart.
This is
Like
true. This is true. Yeah, this is true.
you
They
want
love
that?
Franz and Isaac, and I'm like, yo, like, no, you're right. You're right. You're right.
You know what I'm saying? I think they at that stage where like you need to kind of figure out who really is going to like what's the team? What is the team that we want? Like it's y'all are beyond just collecting young, athletic, potentially like just assets. Like now y'all need to like now y'all are in it. Like y'all are in the championship window. So now you got definitely one player, but potentially two, because I think Franz is nice. Uh and like I said, maybe with a little bit more help, he can really be nice.
You like his brother?
I think I don't. He's not Franz. He's not. I like Mo. I like Mo. I like his game. I like his attitude. But
I
he
like Mo
another
a
one. Like
lot.
what we really doing here? Like what we really doing
For, for
right now?
for me, like the people that like, Wendell Carter, bro, he drives me nuts. He drives me nuts. Like
Nigga,
he's very questionable.
Cole
he
Anthony.
was a. Trust me,
Cole Anthony is a heart and soul. Yeah,
I completely understand the Wendell Carter experience, brother.
I
I
remember.
understand it. I
you
get
just
it.
be like, bro, like you could.
Just
There's
shake your
so
head.
much more. There's so much.
What are you doing?
He doesn't
What
care. He
are you?
don't be care. I be looking at him on the bench. He don't give a.
He don't give a fuck. He wear them stupid ass goggles and don't give a fuck, bro. He don't care, man. God bless him though.
Oh man, bro, I forgot about all that, bro.
Nigga, I did it. Wendell,
Nah,
Daniel Gafford,
how many games? Daniel Gafford, Jesus.
bro. I honestly, bro, I think Paolo, especially if Jason Tatum isn't gonna if he's gonna sit out the rest of the series, I think they'll squeak in one. I got gentlemen sweep.
I think they can too. I think Boston always needs a wake up call, and I think Orlando they do want the challenge of the Celtics, even if they're not ready for it. So I think that combination they can at least get one out of there because Boston always needs that little, you know what I
Yeah.
mean? Just that little. They always need that little push. You know what I'm saying?
No,
I
I
will
agree.
And
say though, I can see the ball. I can see the Celtics sweeping the fuck out of them, and Jason Tatum ain't got to score. He ain't, bro. They are such a well balanced team. Like, bro, Derek White, nigga. Derek White, nigga,
He had
bro. Drew Holiday,
36 last
dude.
game.
Like, what the fuck, yo? Like, what the fuck, bro? Who 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 the fuck who the fuck told y'all to get this bald ass chip tooth nigga hooping like this, bro? Like
Right?
y'all made Derek White an Olympian, G. Y'all got this nigga a gold medal, bro.
Yo, he's something else.
I
I
don't
think it
know.
was more pop, bro. I think it was pop, but we
Got
got him
that
to the
stupid
T.
ass haircut, a couple, bro.
Yeah,
I can't, man.
yeah,
Go
he's
crazy,
crazy.
go
he
He's
crazy.
doing his
crazy.
thing, bro. He a
He's
hooper,
crazy.
bro. He a hustler, bro.
He's a fucking hooper, bro. Like him and Drew Holiday are just hoopers, bro. Y'all got
Just
a
show up,
team of just hoopers, bro.
dog.
Derek White.
Unfazed by pressure.
You
I'm
how
here to play
long?
basketball. You
How
know,
long you think they? How long y'all think you'll be able to hold on to Peyton Pritchard? Because I don't think he's gonna be a 6 man too much longer.
No, I think I don't know, man. He's got to get out of there soon, like very soon, maybe next year. It's
How
gonna
long
be
do you think they're
rough.
gonna be able? Because aren't that? I believe the Celtics have like the most expensive like payroll like in the NBA.
Yes,
How long do you think
Well,
they're
nah, no, it's the it was the Suns. It was the
Thank
Suns.
you. I
It
apologize,
was the
but they're not far
Suns.
behind
But
though. I
y'all up
believe
there. Y'all
yeah,
definitely up there.
they
yeah.
definitely over the luxury tax. I mean, I guess y'all winning too, so I guess you don't give a fuck. But
I think Stops is gonna be out of there pretty soon. Um, I think that's what they'll have to part ways with, and I'm worried that they'll do the same thing to Drew Holiday. But you know, I don't know, man. I don't know.
I think Drew might fuck around and retire as Celtic.
But you
I know
gotta
he
read.
just signed. Did he just sign? I'm pretty sure he just signed a deal like recently, like an extension. But I don't know, man. I don't know, man. I'm in the here now. Okay, we're trying to put up that banner.
I
Okay,
feel that, G.
you know what I mean.
I
You know what
feel
I
that.
mean.
Enjoy it.
You know, yeah.
All right, and then the next game that we're gonna talk about, or I guess what happened last night, would be the Rockets and the Warriors. Now I screwed up. I didn't see the first game. I heard Steph Curry went animalistic that day on game one. I didn't see any of it where he was like falling out the corner or something and threw it up. And then I guess game two, the Rockets woke it up a little bit, a lot of bit. So what do we think about that? Go ahead, BJ.
I mean, yeah, definitely. They woke up, and honestly, bro, like Jimmy Butler getting hurt, like it
Mm-hmm.
completely changes the complexity of that team. Like
Mm-hmm. In the
I
first
think
quarter.
bro, like, and I think that's a testament to it, which like it gave Jalen Green and them boys time to get into the flow of the game. I think that yeah, bro. I mean, like without Jimmy Butler, we saw what the Warriors were, bro. Like they were damn near like they
Mm-hmm.
were
Mm-hmm.
fighting for a play-in spot in the West. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? So like
Mm-hmm.
you take that away. Hopefully, Kaminga, because I think Kaminga is a player. I think he does have a lot of talent. He's got fucking great size. Pause. Uh, yeah, bro, he big as hell. Pause. He a big dude though. Like he a big nigga, yo. He should be able to do damn near everything on the court. Um, so yeah, hopefully he seizes the opportunity to make some bread, recoup some of his value coming into this off season. But yeah, bro, without Jimmy Butler, it's just it get real spooky for them, bro. Like they're different, they're a very different team. And I think like what allow with Jimmy Butler on this team, when you kind of allow him to kind of be like a second, he'd be a primary scoring option or a secondary scoring option, but just a scoring threat. Thank you. That's the word I was looking for. It opens things up for Steph in the same way, not in the same, in a similar way of like the Olympics, where it's like he doesn't have to go full throttle the whole game. And when he does go Steph mode, it's like, damn, Steph,
Right.
Steph is Steph.
Steph is Stephen.
You feel me? Like, damn, fuck.
Steph is
And when you
Stephen.
got, and then when it's only Steph out there, you can key in on that as shit. And not to say this, I mean, Steph is always going to be Steph, but you can mitigate it a little bit.
Yeah.
And I think the Rockets, a testament to them young boys too, bro. Like they showed up and played that game. Jalen Green balled the fuck out. Like,
Mm-hmm.
and I think regardless of how this series end up going, I think this is going to be a great step. I think this has been a great year for the Rockets.
Mm-hmm. And
Uh,
they already won. They already
you
won
feel
this
me?
year. They
I
already won
Yeah.
this year.
think this has been a great year for the Rockets. I think, so to answer kind of in my little sermon or whatever, I think without Jimmy Butler, it could get spooky. I could see the Warriors losing in six.
Ooh.
With Jimmy
Oh.
Butler,
That's what I need.
I could see the Warriors winning in six.
Hmm. Okay. So we'll see. Dill, what you thinking, man? You think the Rockets can get it done?
You know, I want to as a previous Ime Udoka fan. I could say that I definitely feel like he's really got this team in shape. You know, like I feel like the Rockets haven't felt like the Rockets in a long time, and I feel like they kind of have an identity now. Like they feel like the Rockets to me. Um, whatever that means. And so I love what they're building. I love it, but I can't see Steph going out like that. I can't. I'm not gonna lie. I've been through the Steph effect in the playoffs, and I just can't count him out. I can't do it. I can't do it because this man is different. He is a different breed. He's that that Kobe Kanye commercial.
Fuck you
He
talking
is
about,
that.
Kobe?
Yo, he is that a different animal in the same beast. Whatever he says, but it's
Oh
man,
yeah, yeah, yeah.
That's the quote.
bro. It's he's different. Um,
Different Kanye.
yeah, right, right. R.I.P. But um, not
He is unalive, that nigga.
nah, but Steph, I think is gonna bring it back, and Draymond. I mean, you can just tell like in his conversations with the media and stuff. It's like they play games. Like this is just like they've done this for so long. Like people forget. Like this is like the playoffs is like regular. They've been here. You know what I mean? Like, and all of them have. And they really set that tone. And so, I think it'll be. I think they'll come back, and I think they'll end up winning it in six as well.
Wow,
Warriors
wow.
in 6. They'll
Well,
say the Rockets hard though. Them niggas definitely.
I need the Rockets to win this series, so I'm going all Rockets all day because I don't want nothing to do with Stephen Curry as a Thunder fan. I mean, yeah, they need to get him up out of there, So that's
Yeah,
what I need. So
yeah.
Jalen Green, ball out, Sengun, ball out, Udoka, like that's what I need right now. So that's where I'm at. And then so games tonight, right now we have a game going on as we're recording. The Knicks and the Celtics are going back and forth in a
Pistons.
classic. I'm sorry, the Knicks and the Pistons. I'm sorry, in a classic East Coast brawl. Duke it, yeah, just mano dukes up like
For
whoever
real,
falls first
for real.
type
Rock
deal
'em,
going
sock 'em.
on. Yeah. Rock'em sock'em for sure. Right now it's 2017 Knicks. This is game 3 in Detroit, right? If I'm not
Mm.
mistaken. And it's tied 1-1. So I know Cade Cunningham had a good game, game 2. Game 1 was kind of I don't really know what happened game 1. I know like the Pistons lost. I don't really know the outcome, but even just their first game, in the
I think they
playoffs
got
in so
stomped.
long.
It was
I
like
think they
20
got
points
stomped
or
as
something
well. I
like
think they
that.
got stomped too. But I mean, you going into the Garden first game, if first game in the playoffs for a lot of those players, first game in the playoffs for you as an organization, going to the Garden, it's a different animal, and to come back and win game 2, I think that's a testament.
Yeah.
Um, I love the city of Detroit. I love what that city stands for. There's a lot of similarity to Detroit in my hometown, where I was born. So a lot of history. So I just really want Detroit to just kind of pull this off. The people, they deserve it. And that's just kind of really where I'm at with it. Being the person who didn't really watch much ball this year, I always like Cade Cunningham. So I love seeing him. I know he was an all-star this year. Like I love seeing that. And I know Tim Hardaway Jr., I think, is like a solid voice on that team. I know he's been doing a lot of maybe not playing the best, I don't know, but like just like leadership. He just looks like a veteran. He looks like a solid quality veteran, which is crazy to I remember when he was, you know what I'm saying, like getting drafted and balling, right? He looked like a solid like veteran who wants to win. You know what I'm saying? Isaiah Stewart is he looked like I don't know where he's from. He looked like he was born and raised in Detroit. You know what I mean? And that's what it looked like. It looked like he was meant for that city, wherever he was born.
For sure.
You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
So yeah. So they got all the pieces they had. I just love when Detroit's winning. I just love when that team is winning and doing their thing in any sport, really. So yeah, that's where I'm at. I'm cool on the Knicks. I'm cool on them. Yeah, whatever. I think the Knicks screwed up by making their trade.
I do too.
I think the Villanova boys was a really, really solid. I think that was a really solid route to go. I think that was a solid play style for Tom Thibodeau. Just those four hustle type guys. They've already won a championship in college, and they were winning a lot of games in the league last year. And I think like I love Karl Anthony Towns, but you know, uh, this is the East, and we need some defense. You got to play some defense. You know what I mean? Like you averaging what you can get 30, you can get his 30 points, but you gave up 20, 18. Like I be seeing Carl Anthony Towns running in circles. Like
Yeah, looking
all the
stupid.
time. Yeah, I didn't even watch this year. I can already tell you he's been running in circles. I can already tell you that. Like it's just not his game. You know what I mean? So I just really want Detroit to win this just for the city. I don't really like how the Knicks got rid of the Villanova stuff, and I think it's going to really kind of come back and bite them because I don't think like that all star. I don't think they needed that. They had Jalen Brunson, and then they had a bunch of people who were just going to hustle and play ball. And that's New York at the end of the day, not the pretty all star signing. You know what I'm saying? So that's where I'm at with it. That's where I'm at with it. Dill, since you got to play them next, what you think? You got to play the winner. Who do you want to win this?
We probably want the Pistons to win.
I'm not gonna lie, I kind of want the Knicks to win.
Because you know you can beat them.
But yeah, bro. Like we got the Knicks number, bro. Like I know that motherfucking team like the back of my hand, bro. I'm not worried about the Knicks. Knicks are like they're slowly getting into that like 76ers territory for me as a Boston Celtics fan, where I just like, yeah, they might scrape out a game or two. They might beat us bad one time, but that's going to be it. And then we're going to fucking destroy them.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
I'm not worried about the Knicks. The Pistons, I feel like if they end up doing something here, I don't know, like, especially if we're injured, I don't know. I'm not worried about either one of them, to be honest with you. I think we'll beat both of them. But if I was to pick, I don't like the uh like
They got nothing to lose.
yeah, right.
They got nothing to lose.
They got nothing
Like,
to lose, bro. And if they feel like they can do this, I don't know, they might just
yeah.
do something. But I like the Pistons
They up for
too.
the challenge. They up to step up. They're not scared of. They're not. Yeah.
Yeah, I like the Pistons too. I think they really bring a good balance to the East. You know, it's cool that
Sure.
the Bucks are doing good, but they weren't. I don't know. To me, they weren't supposed to be one of those pillar teams that are doing good in the league. And the Pistons are slowly getting back up there, and I'm happy to see that. So yeah. I think they win it. I think this goes to 7, bro. I think this goes to 7.
Yeah,
I think the
absolutely.
Pistons win.
Absolutely. This is a slugfest. This is absolutely
Yeah.
a slugfest. You think the Pistons win Game 7 in the Garden?
Yeah. Fuck it.
I'm with you. It's a slugfest, bro. It's a slugfest. It's a slugfest. I'm with you.
Yeah.
BJ, what you think, man?
I'm going Knicks. I think I like just re-echoing kind
Tibbs.
of the same shit. I think the Pistons are a great story. I think Cade is a fucking phenomenal player. I wish he played for the Bulls so bad. Yeah, bro, he's so good. He's so good.
Yeah, he saw he's
You
just
see
like,
that emotion? Yeah.
no.
It like took him away for a
Oh,
second.
No, BJ ain't the most emotional out of us guys, so we known him for a long time. He ain't the most like reminiscing type of, what I'm saying? That's not really his bag. So seeing it in real time it was priceless. That was priceless right there.
bro.
It was like a
He's
breath
so
of air that came out. Like,
bro.
Wait, could y'all have drafted him? Is that why that hurt so bad? Like, what's
I can't remember. I think we might have. I don't think so because he was the
He's number one.
Yeah,
He
he was
was
the
number
number one
one.
pick overall. So like we haven't had that since Derrick Rose. But bro, I just in a world, I just wish, you know what I'm saying? And I just wish, bro. He's like he's a real point guard, bro. Like you can tell like he's the real. Even though they got some good vets, they got Tobias over there, they got Tim Hardaway over there. You can tell though, like the team goes through him, and like
oh yeah,
he's literally raised that team y'all think they may beat the Knicks. I don't think that. I think the Knicks are a better team. I think that and I'm gonna kind of push back with you on the Cat take, man. I think Cat had a hell of a year this year. He definitely
Cat did have a good year.
he ain't never gonna be no defensive player of the year, but he stood in front of people this year
It's just not peanut butter and jelly, BJ. You know what
I
I'm
feel
saying?
you. I hear
I
you.
felt like the Villanova boys and the Knicks was PB and J. This ain't. This is like peanut butter with potato chips. You know how some people throw the potato chip with the.
I
You know what I'm
mean,
saying?
but
It's like that salty. You know what I'm saying? It's that
they had a
It
good
ain't even
salty,
the
year.
potato
savory.
chip, bro.
They had
It
a
ain't
good
even a.
year. This is the first year too. Like they had a good year. Jalen Brunson won Clutch Player of the Year. Cat gonna be a second team, first team, All NBA guy. Like they had a good year. Mikal Bridges, he started off rocky, but he got it together. You know what I'm saying? OG, he a
Yo,
bucket.
but they been having good years, bro.
They
Like
have not
that's the
they
thing.
have not been having good years. We got
We
recency
talking to
bias.
a Bulls fan. Yeah, we talking to a Bulls
They
fan,
have
and we
been
definitely have recency bias, and we
they have been
1,000%.
Bro, the league is better when the Knicks are not ass, bro. I like seeing them being competitive, and I agree. I do think that they end up squeaking out this series, and I do think even if they do win a game or two, I don't think they pose a real threat to the Celtics. But I do think that they have built this Knicks team to counteract the Celtics. Like they got big ass wings for Jason Tatum and Jason for Derek White for JB. They got OG. They got Mikal Bridges. They got I feel like I'm missing one other one. I feel like I'm missing
Um,
one other wing guy, but
they
they
have
got guys.
OG, right? Do they have
I
Oh,
OG?
said
Josh Hart, Josh
Josh
Hart,
Hart.
Josh
Thank you.
Hart, Josh
Josh Hart.
Hart.
Thank you. You know what I'm saying? They got guys that can stay in front of people. I don't think they have enough to get past the Celtics, but I think they got enough to get
That's
past.
what I'm saying. They had enough, bro.
They
They
weren't
had
gonna beat
Julius,
that. They were not. Julius Cat is better than Julius.
bro, but Cat ain't better than Dante, Julius, and who else did they give up for that? They give up Dante and Julius, didn't they? Like
Mikal,
Cat ain't better than that, bro.
I like Mikal and Cat more as additions more so than I like Julius and Dante. And truthfully, shit, you see how those Julius didn't have a great year, and neither did Dante. You know what I'm saying? So like, Mc- say Mikal and Cat. Mikal had an okay year for his numbers, and Cat had one of the best years of his career. So like,
Detroit basketball.
just saying, bro.
That's where
I'm
I'm at.
going Knicks. I'm going Knicks in 6, man.
All right, man. I'm ready to talk about it. OKC, baby. We handling business. We doing what we doing. We number one in the league.
Put this shit on Tubi too. Put this shit on Tubi, nigga.
But
Tubi. What is this? That's the free. Is that the free channel? There. Put it on Tubi. Right.
Put it on Tubi, man.
I've been saying this for years. When Ja Morant got drafted and he was doing all his shit, and the league started leaguing and loving on Ja Morant, I was like, it's Shea versus Ja. That's what it is. Because we're in the same division. That's what it is, bro. And the
Hey, Shay.
league chose Ja. Nah, this is my time, BJ. I need this right here. This is my time. The league chose Ja, nigga. I never forgot that. The league chose Ja, right? Putting the gun all up on Instagram and all this. It's personal over here. I need a sweep. I'm not satisfied with anything else. A sweep is necessary. We putting this Ja conversation to bed. This Negro over here is no longer an issue in Shay's life, bro. That's where I'm at with it. Because we in the same division, not the same conference, the same division. So we see him 6 times a year. And the league chose Ja. It's over with. We making the league look stupid. We running shit now. I need LeBron and I need Steph Curry to get up out of here. That's what I need. That's where we at. And we'll see who we see out the East because it's questionable over there. That's where I'm at with it. Ja looks slow. He trying to play hero ball. Nobody want to play for him. The Negro laughing on the bench while down 50. They should not get a game this series. If they get a game this series, I'm questioning if we're winning in the championship or not. Because it's about handling business. It's about mentality,
Dude, you see the
right?
set? You see him get back up in his seat? He had to
It's about
rearrange.
mentality, bruh.
It's
It's
crazy
about mentality, right? And
because
it's
he's
and part of
handling
the problem. I'm
business.
part of the problem. I'm part of the problem because we was dominating all year. I was like, I don't even care about the regular season. That's on me. But now we're here. I need a
Uh-huh.
sweep, nothing less. And that's where I'm at. Shea Gildress, we going for MVP, baby. Great year. Fantastic year. You know what I'm saying? Jalen Williams, fantastic year. Chet Holmgren, way to stay healthy, baby. You proved me wrong. I thought you was trash. I thought Chet Holmgren was trash. I thought he couldn't do it. He's doing it. Isaiah Hartenstein, welcome. Lou Dort, lockdown. Badman. Alex Caruso, thank you, BJ. We appreciate that. We needed that. We gonna get it for you, bro. We bringing it home to you, baby. Come on,
Uh,
man. That's where I'm at with it. So
damn.
yeah, y'all. I ain't got nothing to say about the Grizzlies, man. I got something to say about Jaren Jackson or something. Y'all got it, man.
I don't
Desmond
think
Bain or
there's
something.
anything else.
Ain't Shea older than John by a couple years?
The league chose Ja. When the rising point guards was coming up in the standings, right? Because Luka and Tatum, they different. They solidified, they whatever. Zion got in there somehow, whatever, right? Like them niggas is them niggas, right? And when we talk about like that, the next point, like we talking about just point guards, the league chose Ja. I don't know what else to tell y'all. I was there. I seen it. I was there when we was in the bubble and we had Chris Paul. We was trying to figure it all out and all this, whatever. And then Ja came in. I think he came in the next season or something like that. It was like, bro, the league chose Ja, bro.
Y'all niggas playing OKC and
Hey,
John Dunks.
hey, that's cool. That's cool. We here. We also getting 68 games in the season.
70. Y'all want 70. Oh,
No,
no,
you
it
got
was
68.
70. I'm
It's
sorry. You're right. You're
68.
right. You're right. You're right. You're right. I'm sorry. 70 plus the
So you know what I'm saying? Really, where I'm at with this, bro, I need the Timberwolves to stomp out the Lakers somehow. I guess we can get in that series because we don't know because they woke up in game two. But the Timberwolves did split 1-1. Anthony Edwards had an amazing game, right? That first game, superstars showed up. Nas Reed, I think that first game went crazy. I think he had like 6 threes or something like that
The
going
team
on.
went crazy. Like they broke the record for threes made.
They went crazy. Kind of lived by the three, died by the three. Where are we at with that series? Let's get into that. Let's get into that one real quick because it is Braun, and Luca. Do we think that they gonna make a real run? The Lakers.
I think
Where are
if
we at with that?
I think if they can get past them, I don't see. Yes, they can if they get past the Timberwolves. I think that is a possibility, but I don't know if they're going to get past the Timberwolves though. Uh, yeah, I don't know, man.
Dude,
That's
Luca
it.
and
I honestly, bro, I'm not gonna hold you, bro. That series is, I feel like it's the most toss up out of like any of the series
absolutely.
I'm watching. Like, I don't know. I don't really know. Just because it's
What
hard
a,
to bet against. It's hard to bet against LeBron on its own, but LeBron, even though he's fucking 40, with Luca, like
bro, that's what I'm saying, bro.
it's just tough. It's tough to see. It's tough. I don't know. It's tough it's tough. But I'm gonna go. I still like Ant. I think Ant's the best. I think he's the best athlete in this series. I think if they are going to, I think if the game plan is going to be more like game two, where like they don't make Anthony Edwards a playmaker because like he had 0 assists, and I think in the game one he had like 6 or 7. Uh, I think if the goal is to make him less of a playmaker, then he's got to get on some Kobe shit and really like up his scoring. Like you got to like people have to feel that impact more because I think he only had like 22, 25 in game two. If you were gonna have 0 assists, like 0 to 3 assists, you can't have 20s, bro. Like you're gonna have to be at 38, 35, 38 points, bro. Like they gonna have to feel you a little bit.
Yeah,
And I think that's what it's going. I think that's what it's going to take. So
yeah.
I'm gonna go. Shit.
They split though. They
I don't know.
split it. That's where I'm at. Like they split.
I'm gonna go T Wolves. I believe in Baby Mike. I'm gonna go T Wolves in 7.
Baby Mike, that's where we at.
He looked like him, bro. He looked like him.
Baby Mike.
He looked like
Wow.
me. He looked like he could be. What you want? What you want me to call him?
Nobody looks like Michael Jordan, bro.
He actually looks like Michael Jordan. Like
Physically,
yes,
physically
that's
looks like him.
he looks
Yeah.
like he looked like Baby Mike. He looked like that's
He got that smile. His cheekbones
bro.
are
He
kind of
looked like
like
Baby
they got
Mike.
that high
He
cheekbones.
looked
Yeah.
like Mike.
Yeah.
Even Mike has said he looked like him. Like he looked like
Yeah.
Mike.
Yeah.
I ain't saying he might, but he looked like him.
Okay.
I mean,
All
damn,
right.
tonight,
Yeah.
damn.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
The GOAT. We're talking about the GOAT right now. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm calling him Baby Mike.
A Chicago legend talking about the GOAT, right? Okay. That's where we at.
So I should know. I look at pictures of this nigga at least twice a day. Michael Jeffrey Jordan, I love you, baby.
Come
Anthony
on, bro.
Edward resembles you. That's
Yeah.
all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying.
I appreciate the cleanup.
Right.
I appreciate the cleanup. All right, Bill. What's up? What you think about that?
I mean, I kind of like his take. You know, I'm not gonna beat a dead horse with it, man. I like the T Wolves, bro. I really do. I like the T Wolves out of
Really?
this. Yeah. Yeah. I like the T Wolves out of this.
Okay.
They've been battle tested for years, man, and I think that they're ready. I think this is their time this year to get a good run.
Get these old niggas up out of there, man.
I hope, man. That's what I need, bro. That's what I need. Okay, so then I think the last one we have. Oh wait, I think we have two more. Actually, we have two more. Actually, let's get the boring one out the way. I don't know why it's boring. I don't think anyone just cares. The Nuggets and the Clippers. I
Bro,
don't.
that shit been busting though. That's been.
I mean, that's that. You said the biggest toss up. Like I'm thinking Knicks, Pistons, Nuggets, Clippers. Those to me were the two biggest talk. Like the Nuggets, Clippers. I looked at that. I was like, oh, because Kawhi is actually playing,
Damn,
right? 'Cause I'm coming from the perspective of someone who ain't really watched all year. Kawhi is literally playing. James Harden ain't. He's not fat right now. He's like actually playing ball. You know what I'm saying? Like
he been hooping
you know,
all year.
he been hooping all year. Like I didn't know that.
Amazing.
Nicola might be MVP with the numbers. You know, honestly, he probably should be MVP. You know, with the narrative, they probably should. Like them numbers was crazy. This is just crazy. No, it's what he does. So like to me, I was like, this is kind of like the biggest toss up for real. Where it was the series is tied 1-1 right now. They play tonight at 10 o'clock. Where are we at with it right now? They play in LA tonight. Dill, what you thinking?
That's hard, man. That's tough. Cause like I haven't known the clip. We haven't known the Clippers, really.
Yeah.
You know, with Kawhi Leonard,
which is crazy
in the playoffs, and it's like
crazy to think about.
Yeah,
He's been with the Clippers for so damn long.
It's just so
crazy.
hard to count him out of anything. But then he's going up against Jokic, and it's like that team. But then the whole narrative that was like around the whole like Mike Malone being fired and everything, like they've got a whole bunch of turmoil behind the scenes. It seems like too that maybe the Clippers don't have. You know, the Clippers are kind of, I don't know, they have less expectation. People were not. I don't know. I guess they don't have less expectation because they need to fucking start winning something. But I think I take the Nuggets here, man. I think I take the Nuggets here. It's hard for me to bet against Jokic. I mean, that team, they're just so well built. They're so versatile. You know, Jokic can do everything, and I don't think we need to go into that. But it's yeah. So I take the Nuggets. Nuggets in. What's the series at right now?
Split
1-1.
That's 1-1.
I'd go 7-2, bro.
I don't think. Nuggets in 6.
Not mad at it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go on the opposite end, man. I'm going Clips in 6, man. I like healthy Kawhi going crazy, bro. We just talking about Michael Jeffrey Jordan, baby. That turnaround fade, bro. That nigga be looking like him, bro. But yeah, bro. I'm gonna see. I'm going Clips and I want to go 6 or 7. I'm gonna go Clips in 7.
Gotta go
I'm gonna
7,
go
bro.
Clips in.
Gotta go 7.
I'm
Gotta
going
go
Clips in
7,
7. I
bro.
think. But
Gotta go 7.
that's when James. That's when you get scared of James Harden because James is good he's okay in the playoffs, but he's terrible in game deciding playoff games. Like when you
Mm-hmm.
need him to be the best version of himself is when it could get spooky. But so yeah, I'm a
Yeah,
little.
that's when Ginobili's gonna. That's when 40-year-old Ginobili blocks you
You
and
know
all
what
of
I
a sudden,
mean? Like, come on,
yeah,
G. That's when can't nobody make a three the whole game. You know what I'm saying? Like, it gets spooky, bro. But it's not just him out there. Like I said, they got two other all-star caliber players, and Norman Powell and Kawhi, that are playing very well right now. That I like a lot. So I'm gonna put in my faith in the Clips. No disrespect to the best player in the league, Yoki. He is a dog. Has always been a dog. Has continued to be a dog. But I don't
Taco
know,
Bell
bro.
commercial, baby.
I think it's time. I think it might be time for a retool of sorts for the Nuggets. I think they gotta.
Yeah, I mean
I
they
think
fired the coach.
you know what I'm saying. I don't know if maybe if it's not Aaron Gordon, if it's not Jamal Murray, maybe it's Michael Porter. But one of the three ancillary pieces around him, I think, needs to be changed a little bit. So yeah, I'm going Clips in
I
7.
like it. Okay, okay. The last one, the little brothers, they stepping up. They ain't little brothers no more. Pacers and the Bucks. They ain't they ain't going for the Milwaukee BS, bruh. At all. The Pacers is not going for it at all. Ever since last year, the moment the Pacers stepped into the mix, it's been F the Bucks. We cool on y'all. And I'm loving what I'm seeing. I think Tyrese Halliburton has a chip on his shoulder, being voted the most overrated NBA player. I think that he has something to prove. I think he's incredibly nice, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. I think like he's shifty, he's crafty. You know what I mean? He can score the bucket. He's not like a bucket. You know, he's not. He doesn't. He's not like a killer when it comes to like just scoring the basketball. Like he definitely wants to win. He's a competitor, but like he's like a surgeon. Like the way he breaks you down. He's a very smart, crafty player. You know what I mean? And he just understands what he needs to do. Like I really, really enjoy watching Tyrese Halliburton. I think he's a corny person. I ain't gonna lie. I don't really. He's kind of funny to like listen to. You know what I mean?
Yeah, the
But
voice is
watching
weird.
his yeah, but watching his game, you know what I'm saying? It's real deal. You know what I mean? And I think him just like looking at Dame Lillard 1-on-1, like, yo, you ain't shit, Giannis, you ain't shit. Like we beat y'all last year in the playoffs. We beat y'all last year in the play-in tournament. Like we just keep beating y'all. Like y'all are nothing to us. Like Pascal Siakam's doing this thing, a name that has kind of been floating around ever since the championship. Like I think it's really special what's kind of going on. Being from the Midwest, you know, we know how Indiana gets down with basketball. Like, you think Ku Klux Klan, you think, you don't think of that, right? But there's some real hoopers over there. You know what I'm saying? Like Indiana, it's real deal. So they, that's Larry Bird over there. Like he really
Yeah.
run it. So I just love seeing that city kind of doing their thing, that grit and grind. It's nice to see. I really enjoy it. So I would love to see them. I love Giannis and I love the Bucks. I love what you said earlier though, Dill, about like I said what you when it was like they're not one of the premier teams. Like no, I love that the Bucks won a chip. I hate that it was at the expense of Chris Paul, but the Bucks winning the chip was like amazing. The league never really got behind it. You know what I'm saying? They never really capitalized on it, and like you talk about retooling, retweaking. Doc Rivers needs to hang it up. He just looked like he can't keep up with today's tactics, bro. He got to hang this shit up, bro. You got to
Yeah,
hang this shit up. Like
yeah,
bro. I'm from
yeah,
Orlando. You know what I mean? Like I hate to say it, it's time to hang it up. Like you can't keep up with you know what I'm saying? Like this is Rick Carlisle. Like this is not like a new but Rick Carlisle, no, Rick Carlisle has adjusted his. Rick Carlisle used to be like an old school, no nonsense, yelling in your face type of coach, whatever. And like, yo, you can just see the progression of Rick Carlisle as a coach. I thought he was done after the Mavericks, and you can see what he's doing in Indiana now. Like Doc Rivers, bro. Like I'm not seeing any like innovation or modern day hooping. Like you got Damian Lillard and Giannis Antetokounmpo, bro, and like you like the fact that you're even the fifth seed is super questionable. You know what I mean? So I just don't believe in the Bucks. I love Damian Lillard, but it's so I don't. What are they doing over there? What are they
I don't
doing over there? Bro?
I don't know.
And you look at the Pacers, they like everything is like clicking. Everything that's supposed to be flowing is flowing, and then the Bucks, it's like everything is janky and just rickety right now. And it's a wrap. It's a wrap. You know what I'm saying? What you thinking, BJ? Because what you thinking? What you thinking?
I mean, no, I agree to a certain extent, especially with the point with the Pacers where they're a team that definitely is they have found their groove at the right time. And I do think that I definitely think that Tyrese, I don't think he's overrated. I think he's properly rated, like truthfully. I don't think anyone thinks he's like a top I don't think anyone thinks he's like a top five, top three point guard in the league. But I do think
Really? For real?
yeah. But I do think that he's a top 10 point guard in the league. I think that
Like is Jalen Brunson better than Tyrese Halliburton?
I think so.
Yeah.
I think he can do all the things.
Wow.
I think
They
he can.
beat him last year.
Okay, but again, this is a team sport though. It's not an individual. We're talking about individuals, right?
Okay. All
Just
right.
saying, you know what I mean? And I
20
think
and 10, bro. Like
okay,
that's nice, bro. Like
I'm not
you
saying
ever
it's not, but it's all. But think about how fast. Think about there's just context in those numbers though. Like they're a very fast paced team. He's the primary
Mm-hmm.
ball handler. They run
Mm-hmm.
and gun a lot. Like
Mm-hmm.
he get a lot. I'm not saying you got to go out there and get those numbers. Like I'm not adding.
Mm-hmm.
I ain't trying to put no smut on his name. But I'm just saying like
Mm-hmm.
within I think he's a top 10 point guard. I don't think he's a top 5 point guard.
Wow.
I could name 5 other point guards that I would rather have over.
Okay.
Uh,
Wow. Okay.
but yeah, but I think
Yeah.
he is a bit of a throwback in the league of like combo guards. He's a pure point guard in the sense that he's a very pass first player.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Uh, he's more cerebral. He's not going to out athlete you. He's going to beat you with his
Mm-hmm.
mind. He's going to
Mm-hmm.
beat you with his passing. He's going to beat you with his
Mm-hmm.
shooting. Uh, Yeah, I think to your point about like a team or an organization kind of like just messing up the flow of a team, I think that's what the Bucks like. I think they haven't been right since whatever the fuck happened to Chris Middleton. I can't remember what happened to his knee, but they
He was
ain't
trying to do a crossover or something. I think it
whatever
was
the fuck
minor.
happened. They ain't been right since he been fucked up, and
That's a fact.
it's been
That's a fact.
downhill since then. I think
That's a
Giannis
fact.
is good enough to where he could beat the Pacers if just like the players outside of him and Dame were just better. Like this is
Yeah.
like their bench player, like their bench is booty butt cheeks. Like outside of Bobby Portis, no one
And he
like
ain't having the best year either.
he went crazy last game. But like outside of Bobby Portis, like name me another Dame Lillard, Dame Bobby Portis, and
Giannis,
Giannis and Gasol. Name me another player on the Bucks team.
Brooke Lopez.
That's what I'm sorry. That's what I meant. Brook
That's
Lopez.
what you meant. Yeah,
I meant
yeah.
yeah, but I called the nigga
Pat,
Gasol. I called the nigga
Yeah,
Pat
yeah.
Gasol.
Just
Like,
give him
Covington's
the yeah,
Covington's
that
still there.
Pat, yeah, exactly.
Covington or
come on,
whatever.
bro. Like, come
Yeah,
on,
yeah. No,
bro.
that's a
Like,
Yeah.
fact. That's a
come on,
fact.
bro.
That's a
Like,
fact.
the team is just poorly constructed, and I think,
And Doc Rivers.
and yeah, and then on top of that, you got docking
Doc
shit up.
docking. Yeah, Doc docking it up, bro.
Yeah.
Doc docking it up,
Yeah.
bro. Just
You know
docking
what
it
I
up.
mean? Like, yo,
Like
bro,
doing the same shit.
Yeah.
Same shit since '08, bro. Like, come on, Doc.
yeah,
Like,
bro. I just think they're a very mid team, and I think that yeah, bro. I think that after this year, they're probably going to give up on the Dame Lillard experience, which I mean, I think it sounded good, but Giannis doesn't need. I think Giannis needs like a Tyrese Halliburton. He needs a point guard that doesn't need the ball
That
near.
looks for him.
Like he doesn't that's not looking for his shot. Because for Dame to be effective, like he has to go, he gotta go hunt a little bit. And like
Absolutely.
it's hard to do that on a team, especially on a team that you got traded on to. Like Dame is a top 75 player, but so is Giannis. Like Giannis is still one of the Giannis is, you know what I'm saying, maybe the third best player in the league. Third, number three, number two, best player in the
Giannis
league right now.
is an animal.
You know what I'm
Giannis is an
saying? Like,
animal. Yeah.
yeah,
Giannis is
so
an
like
animal.
what is and as great as Dame is, like I can see why it hasn't been as seamless for him being like, hey, give me the fucking ball, bro. Like I'm fucking Dame Lillard. But because he is, but like I said, Giannis is Giannis. So like I think they just don't match, and I think the team is just not constructed very good outside of the two superstars. And I think that yeah, the Pacers are just exploiting the fuck out of him. I definitely think Dame is better than Tyrese Halliburton, but I'm not mad at Tyrese Halliburton popping his shit. Like we do keep beating the fuck out of y'all. Like I did send y'all nigga, I have ended y'all season like twice. So like I get it, bro. I'm here for it. I like it. I definitely think I think it's cool anytime the league puts young talent in a position to showcase that. Uh, especially with like talent that we're a little with especially with faces where we're a little bit more familiar with in terms of like a Giannis. I think it adds to Tyrese's like legacy, being able to knock him out the playoffs again after coming off the Olympics or whatever. So yeah, man, I got the Pacers in 6. I do think that the Bucks. I think the Bucks will squeeze out a win or two. But yeah, I got the Pacers in 6, and then I got them getting their ass beat in the next round.
Yeah. Yep.
I
Okay.
think
Yep.
properly. If they were going against a fully loaded team, they probably would get their ass beat this round. But you know,
Yeah.
Okay.
True. Yep. I
All
mean,
right.
I don't have a ton to add there.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, yeah, yeah.
Go
I mean, it's
Celtics.
go Celtics. It's like it's cute. It's like it's adorable. It's adorable.
Celtic fans, bro. It's like,
It
yo, like,
really
what
is
do we
adorable.
even?
Like, yeah, I guess they have to play other rounds of the playoffs, don't they? You know, like
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
what it feels like. You know, like it's like
You hear this bullshit, bro?
enjoy it while it lasts, man.
For real, bro.
Enjoy
For
it while it
real.
lasts.
oh, I will, I will.
Well,
Yep.
shit, man. All right.
Pacers at 6.
Well, we did have other topics for you today, but we did go super long on the NBA playoffs. I guess we didn't realize how hype we was on it. We probably, I mean, you want to say anything else, Dill? We was thinking about making this the NBA edition episode. You know what I'm saying?
Good with that.
Yeah, we're gonna make this the NBA edition episode. You know what I'm saying? We was kind of got carried away, but we hype. We ain't seen each other in a minute. We got a lot of good stuff going on. Well,
Right.
real quick, I have not been aware, so I'm putting you on the spot. NBA awards. All I know is that Jalen Brunson got like the Clutch Player of the Year awards. Are there any other awards out there that was kind of going on? Do we care about these awards, or it's just MVP?
Peyton Pritchard got 6th Man of the Year.
Really?
So, yep,
Did you deserve it?
absolutely, he's a
Who
fucking
is
animal.
who?
So,
Bro, I need Shay to get that MVP, bro. That's all it comes down to.
yeah,
I guess they're
yeah,
still trying to announce him, but I know. So Peyton Pritchard, 6 Man of the Year. Jalen Brunson. Jalen Brunson was Clutch Player of the Year. Evan Mobley, Defensive Player of the Year. I'm seeing that right now.
yeah. That's good.
So these are good. These are good. These are good.
Yeah.
Who do you think's winning MVP?
To me, bro, I think I really want it to be Shea. Like I love the whole Jokic thing, but like I don't know. I'm kind of like I don't know, dude. Like he doesn't care as much about the sport. Like genuinely, he does not give a fuck. And so it's like we keep
Can we keep
awarding him.
saying that? Can we keep saying that?
He obviously he can't be that good and not give a fuck.
You can't be that good now. I've seen him spazzing on the Serbian national team, like spazzing on him.
Like he loves basketball. It's not his only love, but he does love basketball.
For somebody that could give a fuck less about the MVP, that's all I'm saying. Like, why don't we just maybe give it to Shea? Because that'd be fucking awesome. You know,
I don't like. Yeah, I don't. I feel that. Go
but
ahead.
I think it's not like you're just giving it to him. Like Shea had an incredible season, and he led.
No, Shea definitely earned it. Yeah,
He's
he
really
definitely
a
earned
corner,
something.
like a pillar of OKC and what they built. Like he is
Yeah, no,
that,
for sure.
and so it's like I don't know. I think he deserves that. Like You talk about storylines, like he's got it, and that's what I think that's what this award is a storyline
Yeah,
award, and he led
yeah,
this team to 68 wins this year. That's fucking insane.
yeah, yeah.
Like
No, that's a fact. That's a great
I
way
don't
to
know.
put it.
That's how I think. That's
No, that's a great way to put it. Because the MVP award, it's up in there, it's questionable. At the end of the day, it's the storyline that comes with it, bro. And it's like Shea doing what he did, ending John Morant's career. You know what I'm saying? Like this is what's necessary.
Bro.
This
He
is
definitely end his career because even though they lost that game, them Ja threes are killing them Shea Gillis, them shades. The Ja, them motherfucking them shades is hard, nigga. I want
yeah,
them.
yeah, yeah.
because the league chose Ja.
The
Shea had to go to
league didn't
Converse.
program me to like
Shea
Ja
had to go to
more than
Converse and Skims while Nike was on Ja's was rocking with Ja.
Converse is owned by Nike.
Yo, so why you sending Shea the secondary bullshit?
Because
Nah,
he chose the
yeah.
secondary bullshit because they gave him more money and more creative control.
So if Nike went up to Shea and was like, "Yo, we gonna give the Ja deal, we giving to Shea." Shea not taking that.
I'm not saying he not. He probably wouldn't now because I don't think he. I
The
think
league chose Ja, bro, and
I
we
would
ended
say
his
Shea
career. I
has
need my
more.
MVP.
I would say
Kim Kardashian, we getting this bag. You done came in the mix now. So we cool on Nike. They can't do nothing but retros anyway. Nike ain't done
Uh
nothing
oh,
about nothing
you
since
got him
they
started,
retro.
BJ.
Yeah, bro. What are we talking about, man? Like, how do kids rock these Ja threes and these Zions, bro? Look what they doing. Look what Ja and Zion. Look what Ja and Zion are doing right now. Right? Like, you got it, bro. Y'all got it. It's cool. It's cool. Now Anthony Edwards. Now Adidas is running shit, right? And Shea Gilgeous about to win MVP. So
whatever.
that's where I'm at.
I'm looking at the NBA. I'm looking at NBA.com right now, and the Kia MVP ladder in final analysis is SGA. So we can SGA has won the. I don't know if he has officially won it, but he's
Okay.
presumably the MVP.
Okay. Let's be clear real quick. I think we can all agree that Jokic is the better player.
And
He
he has
has the better numbers, and he probably had the better year. But what Dylan said, do you not agree with that? Like, how do you feel about that statement of it is a story,
deserving.
narrative, it's a narrative driven award, and the story that happened and like, what Shea had to do to even get in the conversation.
No, for sure.
Do
And
you
I mean,
think that warrants Shea getting the MVP if he was to get it?
for sure. I think Shea is the MVP in the way that we think about MVPs being. I think he
Agreed.
is the MVP as like the MVP of the season. May not and that doesn't necessarily have to mean that that's the best the best by the numbers player of that year. It's just who
Mm-hmm.
is the most outstanding player of that year. And I think when you
Yeah.
think of the whole, you take in all of the pieces, the numbers, the team success narrative. I agree that it should be Shea. I think I think that this year speaks more like kind of like to the issue of like why LeBron doesn't have more MVPs. It's like just the inconsistency of the award and like the people who vote on the award. It's just like if it's like what does it mean? Like what does it mean? What does it really mean?
Mm-hmm.
Is it
Mm-hmm.
but how we're kind of like picturing it, the most outstanding player of the year, or are we really picking out who's the best player year to year? And if that's the case, I mean, like we said, we all know who's the best player in the NBA, and it's not
I, I
a
I
player.
actually do have a question. Why is Donovan Mitchell not in the MVP conversation? Why is Giannis the
Because outside
third?
of their team, outside of the success of the team, I think it's just not the same argument, but almost the same argument as like why Jason Tatum doesn't get more MVP votes. Like his team,
Jason Tatum 1,000% should have. Like, I don't know why he isn't. He's never really been in the mix.
Yeah,
I
he
mean,
always is. No, he's
he's
always
in
top
the mix.
five.
He's just
He's
not.
always top five.
He's just
Yeah,
not. He's in the mix, but is he actually going to win the award? Probably not.
ever. No.
And I won't say never, but like the most like these last 2 years, again, his team is so good. Like we just saw him, they beat the fuck out of the Magic last year, and he or not last
Mm-hmm.
year, last night, and he did not play. Like
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
they beat the fuck out of them.
They did. They did.
Jalen
They won
Brown,
by
They was
9.
that. They was
I think.
up 10-15 the whole game, really. The whole
Yeah.
game.
Didn't Jalen
Yeah.
Brown get like 30? He had like 35, 37.
Oh yeah. No. No. I agree.
You
I
can't
agree.
wait.
Yeah. Yeah.
Come
Yeah.
on,
No,
man.
it's
Come
okay.
on,
It's all
man.
right. We agree.
So yeah, I think Donovan Mitchell. I think he got the votes he required because the team won 60 plus games. But like his numbers this year weren't even as good as they were last year, and it wasn't because the narrative being like he took less shots or he was trying to sacrifice for the team. That's bullshit. That nigga took
Mhm.
more shots this year. He took more shots this year. He just didn't. He just weren't hitting them. His
That's
efficiency is
funny.
a little bit down this year. But they won, so it's okay. Whatever. But
Yeah.
yeah, I think Shea is the proper MVP. I think it would have been cool to see who was the second place runner for the six man. Malik
Thinks
Beasley.
Malik Beasley.
So
Who
it
else?
was Patriot
Ty Jerome.
Peyton Pritchard won with 82 first place votes. Peyton Pritchard won with 82 first place votes. Malik Beasley won with 13. Ty Jerome had 2. DeAndre Hunter
Damn, it
also.
wasn't even close. It wasn't even close.
Nas
Walk them
Reed
down.
had 1.
Walk them down. Walk
You
them
got
down.
that motherfucker.
And Oakland.
Yeah, Omar. Yeah, bro. Yeah.
Yeah,
Walk them
it wasn't
down,
even
bro.
close. It wasn't
That's
even
it.
close. It wasn't
Omar
even
them.
close.
Omar brother Muzoned them.
Come on, bro.
Walk them down.
They're doing good. Yeah, all the awards.
He ain't played too many games, man. You got to play, man. Cavs got to win something, bro. Like you can't. Like, come on. What are we talking about, bro? So Evan Mobley shouldn't have won it. Victor Wembanyama should have won it over Evan Mobley. Like, come on, bro.
Yeah, I kind of agree. I
With
kind
who?
of agree.
BJ?
BJ. Yeah,
You a Celtics fan, bro. I ain't trying to hear nothing you got to say about the Cavs, bro.
yeah.
I'm not
Because
trying to hear
Evan
nothing you got to say
Mobley's.
about the Penguins. The Cavs got to win something. You can't be this good and not get no awards. You got to get Coach of the Year or something up in that beast. We talking about the NBA awards. We talk. So I'm just saying, bro. Like I just don't like the math. It's the math don't math up to me. If you the best team in the East, you came out of nowhere. You made all that progress. You ain't getting no awards for nothing. You ain't getting nothing.
Yeah,
The East
agreed.
is the East is 1,000% cheeks. It's super cheeks over there, bro. It's crazy. Okay, I hear you. I hear you. Okay. All right, man. That's the NBA episode, man. We wasn't expecting it, but hey, I love y'all boys. Good to see you.
Yeah.
Hell no, bro. Boring ass Bulls, man. Hey, we love y'all, man.
Oh shit.
That's the Common Third podcast. Thank you. We talked literally no music today. It's okay. The NBA episode, it's the playoffs. Y'all be easy. Good to see y'all, man. It's good to see y'all, boys.
Yeah, you too, bro. You too.
All right. Love. Till next time.
Love.
Peace and love, y'all. Love.